Hi friends, welcome back. This vlog is going to be about the things that I try to sort and organize during the weekend so that the following 5 days of the next week goes a bit more smoother. Please stay tuned until the end so that you can check out all the different sections that this Sunday takes us through. Now, turmeric milk is one of the most favorite beverages of mine, and I had done a video about this in the past, a long time ago, one of my first few videos on this channel, but it is something that I can drink even in the morning or at bedtime. It's very soothing, anti-inflammatory properties, and I just love how it makes me feel at the end of it. I'm just spending some time outside in the morning before the kids and my husband wakes up. Today's breakfast was a poha made out of ragi flakes, and it turned out well. If you have tried that out, let me know in the comments below how you like it. I took briefly a few minutes of time to look at my work week at a glance, to see my calendars and the meetings for the next week and see how I can balance out those along with the activities that we have for the upcoming week. So this way I'll be able to plan my meals based on what days are busier compared to the others. Oh yeah, by the way, it is the last week for the kids' school for this year, and I hope that's going to be the same for all of you wherever you are in this world. So yeah, everyone is very excited. Of course, me time and self-care is very important. So hopefully we all can take some time to show some love for ourselves. This is known to tighten your pores, improve the elasticity of the skin, and yeah, extremely refreshing. So I felt very good doing that. Do let me know if you enjoy this and subscribe to this channel if you haven't. So I'm also using some castor oil along with some coconut oil on my hair, giving it a good massage because I rarely get to do this on weekdays. As we all know, life just turns so busy. So it's an intention that we have to set up so that we can get this done on the weekend. And yeah, why not have a face mask? I don't do this on all the weekends, but yeah, today I think it's extra special. So let me get one and wait for 10 minutes of time and then get my shower done as well so that I can be very productive. The next day I was working from home, but I make sure that I have enough outfits to wear for the next week if I need to be in person in the office. So I do have some formal shirts and blouses hanging in here. This is one of my favorite ones. I got it from my last trip to India actually. I try to not overcommit to a lot of activities during the weekend so that the four of us have some time to stay at home, and sometimes it is not possible and we try to squeeze in a lot during a weekend, and then the next week becomes so tricky to handle with the house being so unorganized. Now there are a lot of food items, meals, snacks, lunch boxes for kids. So this week I decided to do a quick pantry reorganization. Yeah, I had to switch out the storage for onions and potatoes because this was coming in between my way all the time. So and some of these labels here for these containers had somehow vanished, and I think we were all mislabeling the containers, or we were using the wrong containers for storing the items once they were done. So I had to do a quick redo of all of that, and it felt really good. And here I have all these snack bars that the kids have, and I was just looking through them. Some of them I know we're trying to reduce the amount of sugar that the kids consume, so I'm also encouraging them to look at the labels when they buy. These Cliff bars, for example, the mini bars are much smaller as we know, but they have lesser sugar because see, 17 grams of sugar here and 7 grams of sugar here. So I would encourage them to use a mini bar, or some of the bars have much lesser sugar in them. So it's worth to look at them, at these labels, before we buy them from the grocery store. Like some of them might be a better choice. So here we have a fully labeled pantry, and I felt very good. By the way, in the morning I had soaked all these pulses, and today is also the time to make some batter for idlis. But here now I'm making some pita bread actually. Sometimes I make chapati dough, or sometimes I make this. So today I decided to bake it in the oven, and these pita breads came out very soft and nice. So we ate some of them for snack today, and the rest of it is going to go in the refrigerator. I also had a can of chickpeas that I decided to roast along with some spices, and these are great for lunch boxes that I usually take to the office, because I also grill some vegetables. Here I have some broccoli along with orange bell peppers, and so I was just grilling them, and then this is a great way to meal prep. I grill them and keep them in these containers, and then I take it along with some rice or some couscous or some salad or quinoa, whatever. Now it's time to grind this batter. So for this batter, I took 1 cup of rice, 1 cup of quinoa, and about half cup of urad dal along with some methi seeds, and ground it into a batter. Actually, the idlis that I made the next day came out very, very good. And then in the Instant Pot, I am cooking the pulses, because it's always good to have some boiled pulses. And here's some spinach puree that I can use for palak paneer or aloo palak, or if you want to use a puree for mixing into a dough and make puris out of it, I usually use that as my kids' lunchbox. Spinach puris or beetroot puris. They just really love it. So I would really encourage you to prep something and keep, and see how the next week goes more smoothly for you. And I know most of you do it, but yeah, there is some of you who might find challenging to do that meal prep and have that initial start. But I hope this video gives you some encouragement and motivation to do. And here we are having some family bonding time playing blockers, which is Anjali's and Adi's favorite game these days. And it's almost time to call it a night, and we have a clean kitchen ready to welcome us the next morning. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you all in my next one. Take care. Bye-bye.